Good afternoon, Dunkirk and Fredonia listeners, and welcome to High Noon Friday, Fredonia's longest-running variety radio program. Brought to you by WCVF 88.9 The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno. I'm Alex Erwin.
And I'm Chloe Kowalyk. Today's episode is available streaming worldwide at FredoniaRadio.com.
Coming up, we will have news, sports, and weather. But first, campus news. SUNY Fredonia President Stephen Collison will be having his investiture on September 9th at 1 p.m. His investiture, which was previously set for 2020, was delayed due to the pandemic. Collison is the college's 14th president. Rather than being a multi-day event, the investiture will hold a simpler one-day event. Collison will be focusing on the event's theme, enhancing access to and persistence at the well of knowledge, discovery, and success. He hopes to attract and retain more students, especially first-generation students and those with financially challenging backgrounds.
The National Science Foundation has awarded SUNY Fredonia with a grant of over $335,000 to purchase a scanning electron microscope. The microscope will expand research opportunities across multiple science disciplines for students and faculty. Also, the microscope will lead to new research collaboration opportunities with other educational institutions.
Activities Night, which was held this past Wednesday, saw great success. Approximately 113 tables were featured, including a diverse group of student clubs. We here at FRS would like to thank all students who came out to visit our club, learn about us, and support student radio.
Thank you, Alex. Today we will be having our classically chaotic segment, Trivia Slightly After 12. We will also be listening to a few of our weekly segments, such as Just the Facts and the local lowdown, Sonder Bombs.
Let's start with our local news update prepared by Cascio, followed by our sports update prepared and read by Trevor, and then our weather update with Kermit the Frog? What's going on, Cascio?
Good afternoon, SUNY Fredonia, and welcome back to High Noon Friday. I am News Director Cascio Fonseca, and if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, I've got something for you. The Cassadaga Labor Day Festival begins on Saturday, and the village of Cassadaga is excited to celebrate the Labor Day weekend with a 3-day festival of events. Starting off Saturday morning at 8 a.m., the Cassadaga Man Competition kicks off the weekend's festivities. The village's take on a triathlon, all competitors will begin at Cassadaga Beach on Park Avenue at 8 a.m. with a 1.2-mile swim around the perimeter of the lower Cassadaga Lake. After the swim, competitors move on to a hilly 56-mile bike ride, and after this, the race will finish with a 13.1-mile run on shaded country roads. The event will have no cutoff times, and volunteers and spectators are encouraged to attend. Then on Sunday afternoon from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m., a farmer's market will be at Ames Common on the corner of Route 60 and Maple Avenue. There'll be fresh fruits, vegetables, and baked goods available for purchase. And at 2 p.m. until sold out, a chicken barbecue takeout from the American Legion will be available. And finally, Sunday at 4:30, the annual boat parade will commence. Lineup begins at 4:15 p.m. at the DEC launch on Dale Drive. This year's theme is favorite team, and prizes will be made available. The parade will start moving at 4:30 and will proceed to the lower Cassadaga Lake, ending at Cassadaga Beach. Best viewing areas for this parade will include Dale Drive, Lakeview Avenue, and Cassadaga Beach. That is it for local news this week. Have an enjoyable Labor Day weekend, and have a great Friday, Fredonia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trevor Hauer here with your High Noon Friday Sports Update. The NFL season is coming up this Thursday as the local Buffalo Bills travel to Los Angeles to take on the reigning Super Bowl champs in the Los Angeles Rams. This game will be nationally televised and kickoff is at 8:20 p.m. The rest of the Week 1 matchups will take place on Sunday afternoon and on Monday night. In the MLB, we are less than a month away from the conclusion of the regular baseball season. As of right now, no teams have secured a postseason spot yet, but the postseason brackets are starting to become more outlined now than ever, as both the postseason pictures for the National League and American League are all but figured out. In the National League, currently the Dodgers are the number 1 seed, with the Mets, Braves, Cardinals, and Phillies right behind. In the American League, the Astros are the number 1 seed, with the Yankees, Rays, Mariners, and Blue Jays right behind them. The Baltimore Orioles have been making a surprising push as well, as they currently sit 1.5 games behind a wild card spot behind the Toronto Blue Jays. You've been listening to your sports update on High Noon Friday on WCVF 88.9 The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno.
Now, here is your Northern Chautauqua weather update brought to you by Fredonia Radio Systems.
Hello, friends. Kermit the Frog here with your Chautauqua weather update. Now, you may be wondering, why is Kermit the Frog in Fredonia? Well, this weekend it's going to be a hot one. Today, there's a high of 82. On Saturday, there's going to be a high of 84. And on Sunday, there's going to be a high of 77. For those of you that aren't a Muppet, it might feel good, but it gets hot for me because I'm made of felt. On the bright side, today it isn't going to rain, probably. There's a 0% chance, so I hope not. Tomorrow it is going to, though. Again, probably. There's a 40% chance of rain towards the afternoon, and it will likely turn into thunderstorms in the evening. You may want to bring an umbrella if you want to go out. And then finally, there's Sunday. I don't know why they call it Sunday, because it's also likely going to be cloudy with some rain throughout the day. Maybe we can rename it to, Rain Day or Cloud Day or something. I'll work on the name. Nonetheless, it is going to be the cooler of the days, so when it's not raining, take a chance and go out and see the nature. Or if it is raining, you can go out. I don't care. Just don't slip. Anyways, Miss Piggy's calling me, so I better get running away. I'll hand it back to our lovely hosts at the desk.
Thanks, Cascio, Trevor, and Kermit. We're going to dive right into our weekly segments. To start, here's Just the Facts. Welcome back to Just the Facts. I'm your host today, Alex Erwin, along with my friends Hunter.
Hello.
And Chloe.
Hello.
It is season 4 of Just the Facts. I can't believe we made 4 seasons of this.
This has been an entire year project. Year or more.
More than a year.
More than
Yeah.
a year.
More than a
Wow,
year.
more than
We're
that.
entering.
Almost like a year and a half.
Yeah.
It was like, what, March?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a year and a half of Just the Facts, and we've had some pretty crazy facts, I gotta say. But we've got some thrilling facts for today, because my first topic of the semester is amusement parks. Me and Chloe went to an amusement park yesterday,
Yeah, we did.
as of recording this.
It was crazy.
Which amusement park was that?
That was Six Flags Darien Lake.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, Hunter
Mhm.
couldn't come with us because he had work, which is pretty lame.
That was
of him.
really lame of you.
And as punishment, I want to hear your fact first, Hunter.
I could do that. Now, I didn't choose Darien Lake for my amusement park fact. I went with an old goodie, some nice classic Hershey Park.
Oh,
That's a good choice.
Hershey Park has a special place in my heart. I used to like chocolate a lot, and I went there. I can't remember how many times I went there, but it's a fun time every single time.
Mm-hmm.
My fact about Hershey Park is that you know how for roller coasters and stuff you have to be certain height to ride a ride.
Yeah.
Chloe
Yeah.
might not reach some of those.
Oh,
I do now. Excuse you. Usually
She
the
was
minimum
able
is
to-
48 inches, and I'm 12 above that. So.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Except for that one that was like 54. I was like, phew.
Well, nonetheless, at Hershey Park, instead of using inches or centimeters or anything, they use Hershey's candies.
Yes, they do.
What?
Have you not been to Hershey's
How
Park?
many Hershey candies am I tall? I have not been
I
there.
don't know.
I'm personally not a chocolate person. You would know this if you listened to the previous seasons. I can't be a chocolate person. It's not a choice. How many Hershey candies, what is the equivalence?
I don't know the conversion rate, but
What-
you can be tall in Reese's peanut butter cups, a Hershey's bar, a Jolly Rancher, a Hershey's Kiss, and more.
How tall are you, Chloe?
60 inches.
60 inches exactly.
Yeah.
You are a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I feel like I have Jolly Rancher energy.
The rest of us are Jolly Ranchers as well.
Mhm.
Oh, we are?
Yeah,
Nice.
because that
So
is the
they
highest.
categorize you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. Oh, that's cool.
I feel like a Hershey's bar would be the best.
Hershey's
For the
is
tallest.
48 to 54.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
You would think I'd go the other way. Jolly
Yeah.
Rancher is the smallest. That's why I was confused.
A Hershey miniature is under 36 inches.
Well, I'm glad I'm not that.
Now we know we're all Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, we're all Jolly Ranchers.
great.
My dad used to eat Jolly Ranchers every day.
I love them. I haven't had them in a while.
Do you know that Jolly Rancher soda that was released a while ago?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was funky.
Yeah.
I never got to try it. I wish. I
Me
could've tried
neither.
it.
I tried it. It was weird, off-putting in a
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unlike Hunter, I did decide to do a Darien Lake fact for this week. Oh, Chloe made a face. Did you
I was
also?
surprised. I thought, no, I didn't do a Darien Lake.
You didn't do
It's
a Darien
okay.
Lake? Okay. Well, I decided to do a Darien Lake fact. And Hunter, have you been to Darien Lake? Just curious.
I have.
You have? Okay, so you might know this coaster. I found out that the coaster Viper at Darien Lake.
We went on that.
We did go on that.
Mhm.
Viper at Darien Lake was the first coaster in the world to have 5 inversions. Now, for those of you
Interesting.
who didn't know exactly what an inversion was, because I didn't, it's just when the roller coaster goes upside down.
Yes,
essentially.
yes.
So that's a
I did actually know
corkscrew. That's like a boomerang twist, a loop-de-loop.
Mhm.
That's all inversions. It was the first coaster in the world to have 5 inversions. At
Alex.
Darien Lake. Yep.
Fact check me, but I think Viper was like built and like released in 1982.
1982 is correct.
Thank you. I listened to the ride attendant because I
Mhm.
was very nervous because my like that thing that goes over your shoulders.
Mhm.
Mine wasn't clicking, and I was like, is this supposed to like block when we start? And they're like, no, this is from 1982. We do it ourselves. And I was like, all right.
I'll tell you what, it felt like it was from 1982.
Yes, yes.
It was like bang, bang, bang. I felt like
my head hurt so bad.
my
Oh, I
brain
bet.
became a smoothie.
Yeah.
For those
afterwards.
5 inversions.
Mhm. Yep.
But I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into inversions. So I have an extra fact for today.
Bonus fact. Bonus fact.
Bonus fact. Because I was wondering, you know what? Viper was once the capital of inversions of the world for roller coasters. But who's the current capital? That would be the coaster, the Smiler from England. It's in England. It's called the Smiler. It has 14 inversions. It currently holds the world record for most inversions. But here's a triple fact. A triple fact.
Daily triple?
Daily triple. The Smiler might lose that record because of its shoddy safety record. Guinness World Records might pull the record because the Viper has had so many issues with it.
Getting that many inversions, I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
It just seems scary. I mean, even the name, the Smiler, that sounds very scary to me.
I looked at a picture of it. It's just like, have you ever like had headphones in like your backpack, like the wired headphones, and you pulled them out and it was just like a cobweb? It looked
Uh-huh.
exactly like that. It was terrifying.
Yikes.
I don't know if I could stomach that.
I wouldn't.
No. me
Like,
neither.
I was pretty okay, like, on just, like, the Viper. But, like, if you tripled that, I don't think I would, like, survive. Like, I think my brain would explode.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty wacky.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about wacky, though, I have a feeling Chloe's fact for this week is pretty wacky. She was very excited about it.
I'm really excited about my fact because I'm talking about Doritos. Are you guys familiar with the Dorito?
What's a
Important
Dorito?
question.
What's a,
Okay.
please explain to me what a Dorito
It's a
is.
corn chip. That's it. That's my fact. No, I'm kidding. So Doritos.
Wait a minute. Dorito isn't a corn chip. It's a tortilla chip.
It's a tortilla. Is that what I said?
No,
What did
you
I
said
say?
corn chip.
No, because I have to talk about corn. That's really funny. A tortilla chip.
It's a tortilla chip.
It is a tortilla
When you
chip,
said
but I
corn-
have to
That
talk
was-
about corn.
That was
I
not
have-
Snope certified.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
Unbelievable.
sorry.
When you mentioned corn chip, Alex and I just look at each other.
I didn't mean to say no. This is gonna
We
be
talk
crazy.
about facts here.
I'm sorry. I have corn facts with Doritos though, and that's why I got confused. I'm sorry.
Is it in Illinois?
No,
Oh.
this is no. It's in an amusement park.
There's
Talk
amusement
about-
parks in
No,
Illinois,
but it's
probably.
not. No, it's about
Probably.
Disneyland because I didn't really want to talk about Disneyland, but I'm going to have to because I had to make that sacrifice.
I feel like we can't go through an amusement park facts without
I know,
mentioning Disneyland.
but I really
at least
didn't
once.
want to. But
Well-
I'm here, and I have my Dorito fact. So Doritos were invented in Disneyland. So shortly after Disneyland opened, it was like 1955. There was this little restaurant, and they didn't want to waste all these extra tortilla chips, and they had just like extra tortillas, and they didn't want to like waste them all. So they created Doritos. And then Frito-Lay was like, that's a great idea. So then in 1966, 11 years later, they were like, okay, we're going to have tortilla chips, but they're going to be toasted corn flavored, which I thought was wild because I was like, why would, I don't know.
Toasted
And-
corn.
Yes, that was
flavored?
like, they weren't originally like nacho cheese and Cool Ranch. Like the first one was toasted corn.
And it all came the Dorito because Disney Park was like, we can't be throwing out these tortillas.
Yeah, and that's very
Respect.
valid because why would you
Respect.
throw out tortillas? So that's
Exactly.
what they did with
That's
it.
like one of the best foods in the world. It's just like a tortilla because
Yes.
it's so versatile.
Yeah.
But isn't that weird that they were like, okay, so here's a tortilla, let's make it corn flavored. Unless it was a corn tortilla.
I would have loved to try that.
Yeah, interesting, right? But then they, I think taco was released in 1967 and nacho cheese in 1972.
And
So
now-
they just had straight up toasted corn for a little while.
That's wacky.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the chip for gamers and parties all around the world.
Exactly.
It's gamer fuel. It's one half of the gamer fuel meal.
Probably around the world.
Mhm. Probably, yeah, sure.
Well, that has been Just the Facts. I would like to thank Hunter and Chloe for doing another season of Just the Facts with me.
You're
Of course,
welcome.
man.
I love this show so much, and I can't wait to see what type of wacky facts that we will have for this year. But we will see you next High Noon Friday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Next up is the local lowdown, Sonder Bombs.
Hey, it's Alex Erwin with the local lowdown,
And Jordan Budd.
and we are here with the Sonder Bombs. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Willow
Nice.
from the Sonder Bombs.
We're outside of BJ's BJ Fest 2022. You guys just finished an amazing set.
Oh.
Thanks for coming down to Fredonia.
Thanks for having us. It
Yes,
was
absolutely.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you guys are fresh off the release of your sophomore album. Is it the sophomore?
Yeah, it is our sophomore,
All right.
Cloth Bound.
Clothbound, yeah. I find it to be like a very sensitive and like tender and comforting album, but also has a lot to offer and like different emotions and styles.
Thank you.
How's the reception been for that?
It's kind of like, it's hard to gauge because we put it out kind of, I feel like, what was it, last January. So it was still kind of like very much in quarantine. So it was hard to like put a record out and then not be able to, immediately play it and like get that response from
Right.
the crowd,
Yeah.
whether they liked it. So, but I think overall it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the title, Clothbound, a little bit? Does that play into the record at all?
It's funny because I had a hard time explaining this when we were like promoting the record because I am not really sure why I chose that as the name for the album.
Hey, it's just meant to be.
Yeah, I guess so. There's not a ton of thought behind that one.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, while Jordan asked the serious music questions, I like to ask the more silly questions. So
That's
something-
fine. I was failing those serious ones, so
No such thing as failing here.
okay. I'm not being graded on this.
No.
Okay.
You're getting an A. Well, yeah, then you're being graded, but you're getting an A.
Okay.
But one question I had personally was, going through your song list, there was one song in particular that I really enjoy, and I've been finding a bit of a pattern with some of the artists that we've been interviewing, and that's that they really like talking about like faraway locations, and I just really want to know like, what's up with Switzerland? Like, why? What is the fascination with Switzerland? Like, I get it. It's like a pretty cool country, but I'm curious.
I think it's like the neutrality for me, Like, also, doesn't Switzerland holds like a bunch of the world's like biggest banks? So like,
Sounds about right.
it's always safe in war because nobody's gonna wanna, blow up each other's money.
I know I wouldn't want my money.
That's-
So
blown up.
safety is what we're talking about.
That's what I'm thinking.
Safety, money.
Yeah. But
Those are
still
things.
all completely at like the whim of like the rich and powerful. So how safe is everything? Also, I was like 19 when I wrote that song. So
Oh wow, hell yeah.
I kind of want to talk a little bit about using the ukulele and all your stuff because you guys
Yeah.
have that like it's like a prominent element of your sound and also
Yeah.
your live set too. I think it strikes a unique balance of acoustic and then electric, and then on stage I see you had the electric ukulele.
Yeah,
too.
that uke was awesome.
thank
honestly.
you. Yeah, that one. It was like I think it's kind of like a novelty.
Really.
It was like, where were we? Where is the Sweetwater warehouse. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
I
the
don't
big.
know where it is.
I think it's in Indiana. Maybe it's in like Fort Wayne or something like that. But it was like the last one there. It was the only one they had in stock. And I was just like, I'm not walking out without this thing. But yeah, no, I mean, I really like using the ukulele to write songs because all the same like techniques kind of still apply as guitar, but the ukulele has a way more, I like to say like delicate sound in some aspects.
Definitely.
And it can have like a delicate sound while some of the notes clash more than they would on a guitar because of how it's tuned. So it's kind of contradictory to itself.
I feel like it helps you guys stand out from the crowd, and I definitely hear what you're saying with like the delicate sound within the like more electric, emo, alternative, indie, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Set.
Yeah, and with that one it's great because I can like plug it into my pedals and it sounds really cool through distortion, that one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was
yeah.
awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, talking about buying things, I'm a little infamous with my colleagues here about buying merchandise from the bands. And
Oh, okay.
I did pick up a few of your cassettes.
You did?
Yes, I picked
Aw.
up both of them, actually. But do you have any plans for any more merch coming up in the future? You know, any new T-shirts, maybe cloth bound on cassette? Question mark.
I don't know about that one. I'm sure we'll do it at some point. And we are working on some new merch, so hopefully we'll have some new stuff
Very excited
soon
about
for
that.
everybody.
Hell yeah. Well, I believe that is all we have time. Yeah, look at that. 5:56.
Perfect.
All right. Okay.
Well,
thank you so much for talking to us
Thanks for
today.
having
really
me.
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. And this has been Alex
And Jordan.
with the local lowdown. We will see you in the next mini interview. Maybe at BJ's. Maybe somewhere else.
Maybe somewhere else. All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for the segment. Now let's bring it to Josh with the international news.
Good afternoon, folks. I'm your host, Jazzman Josh, with This Week. And this week, I will be bringing a couple big stories to today's international news. Just yesterday, CDC Director Rochelle P. Walensky endorsed recommendations for updated COVID vaccine boosters. This applies to boosters of Pfizer for people 12 years of age and up, as well as boosters of Moderna for people 18 and up. The new vaccines have added protection against the highly transmissible Omicron variant. According to Walensky, quote, the updated COVID-19 boosters are formulated to better protect against the most recently circulating COVID-19 variant. They can help restore protection that has waned since previous vaccination and were designed to provide broader protection against newer variants. End quote. With the FDA's authorization and the CDC's recommendation, it is expected that boosters will likely be available at your local pharmacies in the near future. Both Russia and Ukraine have concerns regarding the Ukrainian Zaporizhzhia power plant. Zaporizhzhia is Europe's largest nuclear power plant, capable of supplying 5.7 gigawatts, equal in power to about 1,898 utility-scale wind turbines. Before the Russian invasion, the plant was supplying Ukraine with about 20% of their electricity, and a plan was in the works connected to the European Union to reduce their reliance on Russian oil. Both Russia and Ukraine are accusing each other of shelling dangerously near the power plant, and Ukraine is also accusing Russia of using the plant as a shield to launch attacks on nearby Ukrainian territory. The biggest risk Zaporizhzhia could face would be a drop in the water supply. The pressured water supply there cools the reactors, and if the plant lost power, an inefficient supply of water could cause a meltdown in the reactors. The pumps that move the water throughout the plant rely on constant electricity, and 3 of the 4 regular power lines that power these pumps have been lost to the conflict. On August 19th, Ukrainian power operator Energoatom stated that they suspect Russia could be planning to switch the power plant to their own grid, giving them a dangerous advantage. All right, folks. It's that time again, and with a new theme, too. Let's hear it.
The Jazzman Josh word of the week for this week is
Ambuscade. That's right, folks. The Jazzman Josh word of the week for this week is ambuscade. Ambuscade is a noun that refers to a group of troops waiting, concealed, so that they can attack in a sudden ambush. So next time you and your friends are throwing a surprise party, you could say you're hosting an ambuscade as you await the birthday person's arrival. Thank you very much for listening. I'll catch you next week. Stay warm and be cool.
Thanks for the updates. Finally, we have something special for you all that are listening. It's time for trivia slightly after 12. On this segment, we test the minds of students here on Fredonia's campus for the chance to win glorious prizes. This week, we have count 'em, three wonderful contestants ready to win big by answering some questions. Please, introduce yourselves.
Who's going first? Oh, hi, I'm Ryan. Terry. Oh, there goes my mic. I'm the chief archivist at the radio station.
I'm Trevor Hauer. I'm the sports nerd here at the radio station.
Hi again, I'm Cascio Fonseca. I'm the news director at Fredonia Radio Systems.
All right, you know the drill. First one to shout their name after the question is read will be able to take a shot at answering the question. Each question is worth 1 point, and at the end of the game, the person with the most points will be declared the winner. For this week's category, we have school media. Here we go.
Question 1. Breaking news! SUNY Fredonia has their very own student-run, award-winning newspaper. In what year was the Leader first published? Is it A, 1855, B, 1867, C, 1879, or D, 1895?
Trevor. C.
No.
Ryan, B.
No.
Cascio,
Sports question, I would have gotten it.
1895.
That is not an option.
Wait, I thought that was the last one.
There was an 18
Hunter, is there a microphone on?
It is on now. She did in fact say D was 1985 or not 1895.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said 1895.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 1892 is what I meant to say. So is it
Well, that one.
1850? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I would have gotten it if
I'm
it was
sorry.
92.
1892,
No.
the
Okay.
leader.
Can we get Cascio the correct point, and then Chloe?
Can I get a minus like 10 for that?
Chloe gets a
Absolutely.
wrong answer read out loud
Oops.
point.
In 1892, the leader, sailed the ocean blue, something like that?
Yeah. So the Leader actually wasn't always called the Leader. If you're an avid listener to Just the Facts, you might already know that the Leader used to be called the Normal Leader, because Fredonia used to be called Fredonia Normal School. I think we're far from
interesting.
normal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we're pretty wacky
A little
nowadays.
wacky.
A little crazy, unique, quirky.
They really undershoot with that name.
I know.
Normal.
Yeah.
It's like that one SpongeBob episode, Hi, I'm Normal, pretty much.
Yeah,
Our school is so unextraordinary.
I know.
Is
Hunter, it's your turn.
Hunter's not paying attention anymore.
I have to
Pay
read questions?
attention.
Yes, you
Yeah,
read
you
your
read
questions.
your
You
questions.
go question 2 and
I
then
ain't
you
never
read
been
it.
here for
You fought to do this, if you remember it.
I ain't never been here for trivia.
This is your moment. The spotlight's on you, Hunter.
You're like, I'm gonna be a host.
That's why you wrote the question.
All
Yeah.
right, ladies and gentlemen, question 2. Here we go. Which of these is the longest running and oldest show featured at WNYF TV? Is it A, Sports Hour? Is it B, News 11? C, The Game Show? Or D, Fred Effect?
Trevor.
What's up?
B.
B would be correct.
That was really good. Good job.
Fun fact. I didn't get a fun fact for this one. So the fun fact is there's lots of shows at WNYF. Go check them out.
That's your fact.
That's your
my
fact.
fact.
I was gonna say that too.
I think there's 5 shows right now. I was at the meeting last night. I think
Yeah, there's
Topher
a
said
lot.
5
Oh my
shows.
And I think there's more to come.
Hunter's been a little goofy this High Noon Friday.
He's just
It's a little wacky.
It's his first time in the booth today. Give it up for Hunter.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
give it up for
Thank you,
Kermit,
Hunter.
too. I mean,
Yeah, give it up for Kermit.
I don't know
Kermit.
how Kermit
Kid's
made all the way
insane.
I
here.
can't believe we were able to book Kermit.
I know.
How much did that cost?
I'm sad I missed
A
Kermit.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
no.
really unfortunate.
that's going to leave a dent on the wallet of the Fredonia radio system.
Well, number 3. Surprise! You're on High Noon Friday, Fredonia's longest running variety radio program.
Is that where we are?
Yeah.
So excited.
I'm glad I
Sweet.
did not tell you that before I ranged you up onto the
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here, actually.
But how was the idea for High Noon Friday formed? Is it A, after a writers meeting for another show, Blues Monday, that occurred at Domus Fair. B, as the first program developed after FRS got their FM transmitter. C, as a capstone project for a radio programming course. Or D, at an IBS conference during a public service workshop.
Ryan.
I'm
going to go with C.
C, as a capstone project?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Okay. Trevor. A.
After a writers meeting at
Blues
Domus
Monday.
Fair. Blues Monday?
Yeah.
Blues Monday is a show. Domus Fair is a restaurant. But High Noon Friday has no...
Wow. All right.
Shot in the dark.
You know what? I'll say it was formed at IBS.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Cascio.
Thank you.
There you go.
Cascio is correct.
Yeah.
It was formed at an IBS conference. So, fun little fact. Dan Bergeron, who used to be an advisor for Fredonia Radio Systems, he kind of helped form it in its formative years. He sent me a document about the history of High Noon Friday. And in this document, it said that High Noon was started in 1983 at the IBS conference in Washington, D.C.
Nice.
Yeah. IBS
nation's
is currently...
capital.
Yeah. IBS is currently in New York City, but
true.
apparently back then it was in D.C.
So High Noon Friday has connections to the White House.
Yes.
Wow.
Awesome.
And this
Awesome.
year marks its 39th year anniversary.
Wow.
So
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
Round of
Longest running.
applause.
It was very
Give it
cool.
up for High Noon Friday. You're almost about to have a midlife crisis. Good job.
Wow, okay. Question 4.
It's not wrong.
I know. What does the leader's satire section call their staff? Is it A, rascals, B, scoundrels, C, scallywags, or D, silly guys?
Cascio. Scallywags.
That is correct.
There you go.
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's really good.
Great name.
Yeah, so the satire section is called The Scallion, which is a play on the satire publication The Onion. And there's a lot of really crazy stuff that we'll get into later. You'll see.
Crazy stuff. We live
Crazy
for that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, question 5.
Hey,
Question 5 is for Hunter.
it is mine, actually. All right, guys. So, what is the number of the off-campus channel for WNYF in Fredonia? Is it A, Channel 9, B, Channel 11, C, Channel 17, or D, Channel 22?
Trevor. It's going to be
think it is?
Channel 11.
That would be incorrect.
Ryan, I'm going to say A.
Channel 9?
Yep.
Incorrect. Casio? Got a guess?
Cascio.
50-50 shot.
I'll say D.
Channel 22?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Over 3.
The Fredonia off-campus channel is Channel 17.
From the sports guy, we would call that a 3-pitch strikeout right there.
Fun fact, WNYF actually has 3 different channels according to Wikipedia. One for the on-campus, which is Channel 11, Channel 17 for Fredonia off-campus, and then Channel 19 for Dunkirk. But you can always check them out at their YouTube channel at WNYF Television. You can check out Sports Hour with Trevor.
Yep. The best sports, one of the best sports shows you'll ever watch.
Why 3 different channels? Why not just make it all one channel?
Please.
I think it's different TV
It's-
standards
and
across
I think
on campus
it's-
and off campus.
Yeah, with different.
But why not just make the Fredonia off campus and Dunkirk the same channel?
I don't think it
See,
can do that. I
Why
think
not
that's
just
a
put
broadcasting
Sports
thing.
Hour on CBS Sports?
I agree.
Yeah, see, that's what we should be doing.
Put on ESPN too.
Yeah.
Right.
Number 6. Fredonia Radio Systems has an expansive music department, receiving multiple CDs from a selection of genres every single day.
That's me. That's my thing.
Yeah. How many CDs are currently located in the music director's office?
Oh, no.
Oof.
Is it A, 281, B, 316, C, 359, or D, 399?
Ryan, I'm going to say C.
C, 359?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Oh, my God.
Cascio.
Casio.
316.
316 is correct.
Wow.
So, a little addition of a small fun fact here. Jordan, who is our music director, was supposed to be on this episode of Trivia, but he never showed up.
That would have been his. That would have been a layup for him.
So it would have been a real test to see if he knew how many CDs he had in his office.
That's why you got me.
Yeah.
Scraping the cream of the crop off the bottom of the barrel.
But fun fact, Alex counted all of these CDs by hand just 2 hours ago.
Wow.
He was gone for a long time.
Yes.
Were you just like picking them up one by one, like one?
Yep.
Yes, he was. It was painful.
Some interesting stats from my investigations here. 4 CD cases did not have the CD in them.
Oh.
6 CDs are currently in packages that were received today. And there are 81 holiday CDs in his office.
Oh, no.
That's like almost a third of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot of CDs.
If I challenge that number, would you have to go and count them again?
You would have to go count them.
You'd have to get.
Oh, never mind.
And
I
then
won't
we
challenge it then.
remove the point from Cos.
Wow.
Well, we are halfway through trivia. Hunter, can you do me a little favor?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Can you tell us the scores at the moment?
I absolutely can, Alex.
Oh.
In third place, we have Ryan with 0 points.
Okay, well, I didn't have time to prepare. Everyone else knew beforehand.
I know who's in second.
Actually, no, that is false. I'm sorry.
Oh!
In last place, we
not a
have
fact.
Chloe
Yeah. Yeah, I got
We're
you.
messing up reading.
with a wrong number point.
Okay.
It was minus 10, right?
I said
We
it
don't know
should
the
be
numbers yet.
minus 10, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the points
Maybe
later.
a minus 5.
And then in third place is Ryan, so that part was correct.
Okay.
Trevor in second place with 1 point.
Give me that 1 point.
And then in first place is Cascio Fonseca with 4.
Wow.
Wow. Cascio is taking an early lead here.
Yes.
How you feeling so far, Cascio?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good?
Feeling confident.
Feeling confident?
Yeah.
Glad to hear, glad to hear. I think it's time for question 7, don't you think, Chloe?
Yeah, sure.
I got you guys right where I want you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna come back and win this thing.
Okay. I'm taking it back to the satire section with question 7. So, the leader satire section can publish some pretty crazy stuff. Which of the following is not an article that has been published in the leader? Is it A, I am genuinely considering becoming the next Fredonia tickler? B, finding and kissing the Mason arsonist, hot drama? C, students advocate for global warming in response to unreasonable winter weather? Or D, stop saying I look like Jonah Hill, angry emoji?
These could all be legitimate titles.
The last one sounds like a yik yak.
That's true.
No one wants to go.
Ryan?
Ryan.
I'm going to say C.
No, that's real.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Yeah, there isn't really interesting art with that.
Trevor, how about A?
A is not real. I made that up. I totally
So that
made
is
up.
correct.
I do have a fun fact, though. There is actually a Fredonia tickler. You might want to watch out. So there was a story published in the Scallion about it. And it was mostly just a series of events and timestamps of student recounts of being tickled around campus. And I read that his fingers are 4 feet long. So nobody has actually
I could
confessed
have
or wanted to
gone
be him.
my
but
entire life without knowing that information.
That's why
Just
you're
watch
on
out.
trivia.
Just
I
watch
wonder
out.
who that
Oh.
could be.
Now you know to watch your back.
Ryan
Gotta
is
watch
scaring
yourself
me a
from the
little bit.
tickler.
I know.
Watch out for the tickler.
Head on a swivel, guys.
Anyways, let's bring it to question 8. Which of the following areas has WNYF not been located on campus? Is it A, a closet of McEwen, B, the basement of Hendrix, C, Mason Hall, or D, Thompson Hall?
Cascio.
What do you think it is?
Mason Hall?
Mason Hall is one of the places that has been at, so that's
Wow.
incorrect.
Ryan. I'm going to say McEwen.
McEwen?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It did. Oh my God. It was in closet in McEwen.
So then, Trevor, Thompson.
That process of elimination, yeah.
I'm glad you didn't get that one wrong.
Oh, no. If I said basement of
Hendrix,
I would have walked right out.
that would have been so funny.
Guys, I don't know if I could turn this one around.
Like, sorry, Sarah.
For those of you that don't know, WNYF TV is in the basement of Hendrix right now. It
Surprise.
started out in a closet in McEwen, and then it moved to Jewett Hall for approximately 20 years.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
And then was relocated to Mason Hall, and then finally it is now in Hendrix.
That might be the only thing I know of that was in Jewett.
Yeah.
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 I forget where Jewett is half the time.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
right
just
next
kinda
to this
there.
building.
It kind of looks
It's
like a
just
high
there.
school when
It
you go
does.
inside.
It smells like a
Always
high
the
school.
full parking lot. That's how I remember
Yeah.
where it is. There's
I've-
never an open spot there.
I've heard that Jewett is like the oldest building. One of the oldest buildings.
No.
One of, but it's
One of.
not.
It's not, well, it's not
Mason's the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Mason
one of.
Mason
smells like the
and
Old Mason.
Gregory is also really old.
They're renovating
I
right
find
now, actually.
Yeah.
It's closed off. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's closed. You can't go in there. Good thing the TV station's not in
I don't go
Yeah.
in there, so.
there. Yeah, me neither.
Does anyone? I don't know anyone who does.
No.
Number 9, Fredonia Radio Systems is an award-winning station, attending the intercollegiate broadcasting system and bringing home trophy after trophy. How many trophies? All trophies, not just IBS awards. Do we have in the station?
Weird flex, but okay.
Hey, they flexed earlier, too.
True.
That's true. That's
Infinity.
Infinity. Number A.
Number A.
Whoa.
Number A, letter 1.
Letter A, 22, B, 31, C, 40, or D, 47.
Cascio.
Cascio.
40.
40 is incorrect.
Ryan.
Ryan.
47.
47 is correct.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
I'm on
pump
the
that tire.
board.
Pump
I'm on
those
the
tires.
board.
Wow.
Fun fact, besides IBS awards, Fredonia Radio Systems has won awards from SUNY Fredonia, the New York State Associated Press Broadcasters Association, New York Festivals, and the College Radio Day Organization. We actually brought home 6 awards just last year.
True.
Oh my God.
Being a finalist in Best Newscast and winning the award for Best College Station Liner.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like best liner sweeper.
Yeah, Best Liner
Yeah.
Sweeper.
I'm so sorry. I was distracted with the scoreboard. Ryan got that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on the board. Don't call to come back.
Woo woo.
Shutout broken.
Are you ready for question 10 or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Born ready.
This one's so wild. I'm so excited. Question 10. Which of the following is not true about the leader?
Not true.
Not true. So which one of these is
So false.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it A? One time, the leader almost got sued by some guy that was upset because he saw his name in the police blotter, which is why we no longer have police blotters. B. The leader was involved in a scandal back in 1983 in which a student harshly criticized the college, putting the paper in hot water and forcing them to publish an apology to the school. C. Back in the 90s, administration tried to remove the leader and limit what could be published. It was a big deal and a student's right violation that caused a huge uproar regarding limiting student voices. And D, the leader originally did not have an office and was forced to operate outside of a small closet until eventually we were given our own space in the Williams Center S206.
Oh my God, they all sound so real.
They do. Trevor, let's go A.
No, that's true. We almost got sued one time. Yeah.
Ryan. I'm going to go C.
No, that one's true too.
Oh my God.
Over 2.
I should have known it
It
was
was
true because it
crazy.
made the school sound bad.
Yeah.
All right, Cascio, 50-50. B.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, we do actually have an office now. But no, I don't think there was a scandal in 1983. I totally made that one up. So, my fun fact, it's a little bit of a flex, but the leader won second place, and this was over the summer we got these awards. We won second place across all college newspapers in 2021, first for design, second for general excellence, and second for photography, and then 2 second places for best news story, which I won.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
You were saying FRS was flexing. They're flexing too over there.
Well, I didn't make
For
a
your
whole question out of
information.
mine.
I have no control over the leader.
Neither do I.
I don't have a horse in this race.
Before we continue, I just want to have a little side fun fact, is that Chloe's a part of all 3 of these.
Yes.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
holds
I-
like a position on all of them.
I don't
Yes.
think it would be fair for me to be in this trivia if I wasn't a host. Although I definitely would have gotten the which channel one. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take it to question 11. Back to WNYF. Speak of that. Within its first few years of operation, WNYF started to hold an annual dance marathon known as what? Is it A, Lots of Moves, B, Super Dance, C, Funk TV, or D, 24-Hour Groove Fest?
It should have been called Busta Rhymes.
It should have been called. He's coming back, I'm telling you.
That's a D&D VL reference for those of you who don't know.
Another plug.
Cascio.
What's that?
Funk TV.
Funk TV is incorrect.
Ryan. I'm gonna go D because it's funny.
24-hour Groove Fest?
Yep.
That is incorrect.
50-50. Trevor? B.
Super Dance is correct.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yep.
Much like FRS's Rock in the Commons, Super Dance would be a big event that would donate proceeds to charity. Specifically, it raised funds for muscular dystrophy research. The around-the-clock coverage of the dance raised the awareness and prestige of this event and substantially increased participation over the next few years.
Where is Super Dance nowadays?
I think it
We wanna
stopped
bring it
because
back?
of COVID.
Wanna bring it back?
I want
Yeah.
to.
Is
We
it
should
wrong
bring
it
that
back.
I think every other option sounds better than Super Dance?
I agree.
I
Agreed.
really
Like
like
Funk
Thank
TV?
you very
Funk
much.
Funk
TV.
TV.
Oh my
is-
God.
I made all these up, so thank you.
Good
That's
job.
way better. Super
I'm
Dance.
gonna have to talk to Sarah and be like, we need to bring Super Dance back. But
Doesn't that
rename
sound so
it
fun?
Funk TV.
Like, I bet I could dance for 24 hours.
I
I bet I
I
could.
don't.
I could
I
do
don't-
a solid 8 hours.
I can do like that. I can do that little like awkward knee bounce that you do at like prom.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I can do
Yeah.
a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What is that? What is,
waiting
Wait,
for
do you
Hauer.
guys hear that?
do
Do you
you-
hear that?
Do you
do you
hear that?
hear that?
Do you hear
Do you
that?
hear that?
Do you hear that? Do you faintly?
it's very quiet.
It's Turbo Trivia time!
Oh no! Oh no!
Hunter, I hope you're ready to write down a lot of marks because we're going around the room. So which of these bands and artists has the local lowdown from Fredonia Radio Systems interviewed? When I call on your name, tell me if this band we have interviewed correct or we haven't, which is false. So we are going to start with Trevor.
Okay.
Jacob King.
Yes.
That is correct. Ryan, Saint Blind.
Yes.
That is correct. Cascio, Tsunami Surprise.
No.
That is correct. We have not interviewed Tsunami Surprise. Fake Space.
No.
That is false. We have interviewed Fake Space. Ryan, Relentless Moisture.
No.
That is correct. We have not interviewed them. Cascio, BP and the Oil Spills.
Yes.
That is incorrect. We have not
really?
interviewed BP and the Oil Spills yet. Goalkeeper.
Yes.
That is correct. We have interviewed Goalkeeper. Mom Jeans.
No.
No, though
Yeah.
I do want to.
That would be so cool.
That was, oh my god.
Schemata.
Yes.
That is correct. Scared 20.
No.
That is false. We have interviewed Scared 20. Imposters.
No.
That is incorrect. We have interviewed Imposters. Ashford.
Yes.
That is incorrect. We have not interviewed
Really?
Ashford yet. And the last three. Magnolia Park.
Yes.
That is incorrect. We have not interviewed Magnolia Park. Tiny Blue Ghost.
No.
That is incorrect. We have interviewed Tiny Blue Ghost. And finally, Beach Tower.
Not. Yo, yes, actually, yes,
That
yes,
is
true.
correct. We have interviewed Beach Tower during the Rock in the Commons.
True.
That was Turbo Trivia. That was a lot of bands.
Wow, that was scary.
That's a lot of like mini interviews. I didn't know that we've done.
Yeah, we've done
Y'all were
some of
busy.
these. Some of these have not been released
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So
We also did the
Have you
Beach
guys-
Tower interview before Local Lowdown came back up.
Yeah, with Jordan.
And go get
Yeah.
mom jeans too. Why not?
I really want Mom Jeans, but
They're very local.
some of the ones that we have not released yet that we did do were Goalkeeper, Schemata, Scared 20, Imposters, and Tiny Blue Ghost.
Oh, okay.
But we have posted about them on our Instagram. So
Pumping them a little bit.
just
Yeah.
But yes, fun fact, the Local Lowdown is currently in its 10th year of production, showcasing local Fredonian and Western New York musicians and bands. Our first episode of the semester comes out next Thursday at 8 p.m. on both stations, WCVF and WDVL, as well as our YouTube channel, Fredonia Radio. And our first guest of the semester is going to be Hal and Pals. So, tell you what, we recorded it yesterday. They sounded good in Graham Command.
It was
Sounded
Hallie and Felix,
good.
right?
Yep, Hallie and Felix. Well, that has been all 12 questions of trivia. It's gone by pretty quickly.
It has
Yes.
gone by very quickly.
It's gone by very quickly.
Yeah, I can't believe I won. Came back.
I hope
You'd be surprised about these results.
I hope you wrote down all the results, Hunter.
I did.
I know we were going.
I have them right here.
Oh,
He's got 'em.
Can you wanna
wanna share?
Are they tallied up first?
They are tallied.
They
I
are
did it in
tallied?
tallies.
You did it in tallies. Okay.
Here,
Hunter.
actually, here, stall a little bit. Let me get numbers down.
Let me get numbers down. Okay.
Anyways,
How's your
Anyway,
day?
How was
it's
your day
it's
going?
good.
it's good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that High Noon Friday was able to go on the air this week because We only had our general body meeting like 2 days ago.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we really
It was crazy.
had to crunch time to get High Noon Friday on the air this week, but I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
We had a few hiccups, but
Yeah.
My questions turn out better when I write them at 1 in the morning.
Fair. Hunter, do you have the numbers? Do you have the results?
I have the results.
You want to tell me?
Oh, that doesn't
I
look
can
good
tell
for
you.
me.
Get a drum roll of snaps. Snaps.
I can't say that.
I guess that's more of like a clap, I guess. Anyways, in third place.
Wait, no.
Wait,
You're
fourth place.
there's 4.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah, there's four. There's 4. Here. I want to
Jeez.
turn this down to draw suspense. In last place, number 4, is Chloe with a wrong number point.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
How
That
many
was
points
worth
was that?
negative 12.
Oh, wow. 12!
Where'd
One
the
for
other
each question?
Where'd the other 2
Yep.
points come from?
I don't know.
Negative 12.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
In third place is Ryan Terry with 4 points.
Thank you. So happy to be here. So happy to be here.
You were catching up to Trevor in that.
Bronze medal.
Oh, thank God.
And then this was a nail biter between Trevor and Cascio. Who do you guys think won? Well, actually, no. I'll draw suspense a little bit. I'll say the winner. I'll say the winner.
Okay.
Do I play the theme before or after?
After you say
After,
it.
okay.
After, yeah.
In first place, we have. This was a nail biter in that little turbo trivia time. You guys got very close. You got tied for a while too. In first place, we have Cascio Fonseca with 8 points.
Wow.
Trevor, you got 6.
That was close.
I'll take silver medal. That's okay.
It was a pretty close round. Let me play Casio's trivia theme.
I didn't hear it. How do you feel to have won trivia once again, Cascio?
Oh, it feels great.
Do you feel like
That's
you're
good.
king of the school media?
Oh, I feel like I'm following in Jackson DeCarlo's footsteps.
Trivia warlock.
trivia wizard.
Soon to
trivia
be.
warlocks.
Oh my goodness. Well, once again, another fantastic trivia. Wouldn't you say, Chloe?
I think it was classically chaotic.
It is.
I would say. I don't know.
Well, shall we bring it back to our host, perhaps?
Sure.
I guess we can do that.
Back to our hosts.
I've been pressing buttons. What?
Turn the music up.
Oh, turn it up.
Get out. That wraps it up for this week's broadcast of High Noon Friday. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you tune in next week, same time, same place. High Noon Friday has been brought to you on WCVF 88.9 FM The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno on the web.
High Noon Friday is assembled through collaboration with students from Fredonia Radio Systems. Our producers and scriptwriters are Alex Erwin, Chloe Kowalyk, and Hunter Halterman. Board operation is performed by Hunter Halterman. News is presented and read by Cascio Fonseca and Joshua Ribakove. Sports is prepared and read by Trevor Hauer, and weather is prepared and read by Kermit the Frog. Tune in next week for another great edition of High Noon Friday. I'm Alex Erwin.
And I'm Chloe Kowalyk. Thanks for listening, and make sure to tune in next week, same time, same place. Have a great weekend, Fredonia.